Gunna, you mentioned him earlier, came to me in 2021 wanting to do something for back to school. And I was like, please, let's not do another book bag drive. Like,
Please, no book bags.
Please, no book bags. These kids are going to get book bags. And I told him, I said, I've really been wanting to build like a little grocery store inside of a school because hunger is not an issue of scarcity. It's really a matter of logistics. And what happens is these kids get on a school bus every day to come to school. So if we put groceries at this school, they could take them home. And if they live in a food desert, if they don't have, their mom doesn't have a car, I mean, that's another thing when I talk about that logistics problem too, Brandy, that people just don't think about. If you don't have a car and you don't live by a grocery store, one or two things are going to happen. You're going to buy your groceries at the local corner store, Family Dollar. You're paying more money for the items, or you're going to have to get on a bus.
Yeah.
Get over town. You're not going to be able to bring a lot of stuff back or take a Uber
because you can only what you
only
can
get
carry
so
or put in your car.
So it's like, it creates this vicious cycle that where in this country the poorest people pay the most for food, and that's crazy. And that's the truth. It's a fact. If you are poor and you don't live by a grocery store and you're buying your groceries at Ben's Food Mart, you're paying 2 to 3 times more than you or I would, who can drive up to a Publix or a Kroger and go into the store. So that's when I talk about the logistics piece. So Gunna is like, bet, like, put it together. I want to do it. Within 2 weeks, we opened our first grocery store inside of a school. And I say that to say it's still open till this day. It opened in 2021, still operating in Ronald McNair Middle School in College Park, Georgia. And Principal Madden over there, who's a great guy, told me, Jasmine, we're seeing parents now. They're coming to they're coming to teacher conferences. They're dropping the kids off. They're using that store. He told me, he said, Jasmine, it's been such a blessing. Yeah. So much so that there were some times when we were trying to figure out how we were going to keep this store open. Like, it was like, he was like, we've got to. There's no, I don't even know what my school becomes without having this resource here, because the parents and the students depend on it. And because so many of his students live in extended stay apartments, we started learning things, and we're like, okay, they don't have a full oven. We need stovetop things. We need things that they can microwave or make in an air fryer.
Just saying that point alone, Jasmine, because I'm not thinking about that.
I mean, so many people don't, and I think that's the reality, because we don't experience, and we don't know what we don't experience, right? Yeah. Like, I guess that's what it is, because I didn't realize that, too. And I'm somebody who I feel like has been working in this space for a very, very long time. So I do know that people live in extended stay hotels. Yeah. I get that. Yeah. But I didn't realize to the extent.
It was like, this is a big...
It's a big
population in the school is living in an extended
stay apartment.
An extended stay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then, like, things happen, like the apartments burn down. You see a lot of apartment fires happening once or twice a year. This happens all the time in Atlanta. Now, those people go to, like, emergency extended stay apartments. Yeah. So the first grocery store opened in a school in 2021, and we since opened, like, 28 others, and they were always free. So the model was Amazon or whoever worked with us. Gunna is like, hey, I want to invest this much money. We build this store, and then the rest of that money goes to Gooder to provide all the data and analytics. How often does Brandy come and shop? How many kids are in the household with Brandy? What grade is she in? What are the items that Brandy's getting, the value that she's getting? Like, that's the data that we track. And then the families, it's only open for families and students of that school. So what I realized 28 stores later is we're leaving a lot of people in the community out the picture, because if you live in the area, you can't come in. Yeah. So you could live in College Park, you could live right by the school, but if you don't have a kid there and you're a senior, now what happens? So in 2024, we opened our first community-facing market in partnership with Invest Atlanta, City of Atlanta, and it opened inside of a MARTA station. Still operating today, Hamilton E. Homes MARTA station. And that was like our first kind of like, all right, let's see what it looks like to just have find 300 different families that can come in and shop every month, mostly seniors. We opened William Walker last year as well. And then just in July of this year, we opened a community market.
This is like, amazing.
It's so game changing. And I mean,
this is amazing.
I've been working in that store. Like, people will come in like, Jasmine, I didn't expect to see you here. But it's like, I don't know what it is. I'm just driven to being there every single day that I can. I mean, obviously I have other activities and stuff going on.
Yeah.
But I want to see it work because this model, to me, I think should be everywhere. It's a very small
Edgewood.
Footprint. Yep, it's on Edgewood. It's 2,000 square feet total. We have a courtyard and a rooftop patio, so a lot of people come out. We still serve 200 families free per month, so that's the good thing. So, but what it made me think, Brandon, when you talk about elevation, I think we all as entrepreneurs and leaders don't get stagnant. Like, you've got to be feeling like, okay, well, what's next? Yeah. And so the big thing that I kind of kept seeing is like food deserts and, you know, food swamps and all these places where people are just, there's no food for them to even purchase. And so when I came to Invest Atlanta and said, hey, Gooder wants to test being an actual grocery store that accepts SNAP, that has like affordable food. And the model that we pitched to the city was by providing free groceries for some families, right? You're already making it to where our overhead is covered. Our building is paid for, because we would have to have been there no matter what. Like, even if it was just for those 200 families, but we're occupying all this space in a food desert. So what about the other families? And so now we've made the groceries extremely affordable for everybody. We created $10 meal bags where the bag probably costs a Gooder $9.92, right? But it's $10 and it's enough to make a meal. But sometimes, like, you need something and we sell it. So it all works out. So maybe the $10 bag is a fish bag, but it doesn't come with oil. It comes with the fish fry, and it comes with your lemon, and it comes with fish, and it comes with French fries, but you maybe need oil and hot sauce. And that's how we've started to kind of grow the store. People will come in and get the grab bags. Everything is very affordable. I have nothing in the store over $20, and that's crab legs. Nothing beyond that is over $20.
Wow.
Yeah, nothing.
I mean, everything from coffee to ice cream.
It's a whole little deli. So it's like a Publix that's affordable.
Yeah.
I
mean, and this is what I want our audience to really know, is that here's the dignity piece that keeps going and growing.
Yes, and
right?
It's just so...
It's the choice. It's the hand-carved meat that's on site. It's the homemade fresh salads that are made in-house.
Which are our most popular thing. Blew my mind.
And they want to say people don't want to, them black folks don't want to eat no vegetables.
Salads is the number. We run out of salads every day. I couldn't believe it. Salad and soup. The number. I was like, oh, they're going to eat these sandwiches up. And they do. They love the sandwiches. But salads and soup, number 1 and 2 things at the store every day. People come in. I had to even create like a soup menu because people are like, what's the soup of the day? They come every day. They come for salads. Seniors come. It's their workout. I mean, they walk over with their CNAs. It's a joy to see what this store has meant for this community. Before we were there, 34-minute walk for it's 1,000 seniors that are walking distance to our store. Before we existed, they would have had a 34-minute walk to another grocery store.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the closest one. So as a drive, it's a 7 to 9 minute drive to either Publix or Kroger from our store. If you don't have a car, 34 minutes on MARTA. $21 each way on Uber, which is crazy because it's a 7-minute drive. It should be like $5. I remember when Uber was like $2 and $3. But yeah, now it's like $20 for you to go on Uber. And now you can just walk over and they come and they bring their carts. I mean, it's just seeing that sometimes. Like, I remember the day we first opened, I saw some seniors like pushing little grocery carts. And in my mind, I'm like, I wonder if they're going to the store. Because it was the first day, and they were. And they were so happy. And they're like, we just love this store. They just come. They sit on the courtyard. They are appreciative of this. And so now it's like, these are needed more. Like, I need to be on Bankhead. I need to be on Campbellton Road. Like, all these little places. Metropolitan. I keep thinking about that. There's just a Kroger on Metropolitan. That's the only one.
Yeah.
I mean, think how long Metropolitan is.
I mean,
all
in the
the way
heart
to the
of the
AUC.
hood. Yeah.
It goes straight down to MLK. You have the Walmart that's on Northside Drive and the Kroger at the end of Metropolitan, and that's it. Yeah. For all those houses in between.
If that blessed you, trust me, you've only scratched the surface. There's so much more wisdom, truth, and transformation waiting in the full conversation. Click the link in the caption below to watch the entire interview, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Vault Empowers Talks.